Cancer, welcome back to the Renaissance Tarot. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy where I serve and I slay. So dear Cancer-licious, delicious, today I'm going to be doing your reading from April 27 to May 3rd. This will be a general reading, so it may resonate with you and it may not. Now in this reading, dear Cancer, I'm going to be taking a look at your recent past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify all the cards and get some final advice. Cancer, I really want to say a big thank you to every single one of you for being so supportive of me into the channel. I want to give a big shout out to Tom Nero. Tom, you're amazing and I'm really thankful for you being here and always supporting me with your kind words and support. He's a Cancer and super sweet to me and every one of you, of course. Also, I did pin the Cancer's comment in the other video that I mentioned that I met her at the coffee shop. Definitely a great encounter. So thank you very much for also letting me know that it was you into the comments. And yeah, I really appreciate you guys and thank you also for the generous support for my GoFundMe. It is going to be open for 12 more days. I made an announcement about that. It's not only just for the bike, but for my journey, nutrition, and other stuff. And I'm giving myself the permission to receive support. It's literally, this is the only time that I'm doing this. And the reason why I'm extending is I did mention that about that into the post. So, but all in all, thank you. Just keep me in your thoughts, keep me in your prayers. I have my first triathlon coming up this Saturday, swimming, running, and biking, and then other events until my first big Ironman in Idaho in July. So, your challenge, dear Cancer, is the Knight of Wands. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Eight of Swords, followed by the Death card and the Three of Pentacles. Some of you are dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, could be Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, Capricorn is here. We're going to find out more, but the Knight of Wands here, dear Cancer, typically talks about going or moving towards a certain direction, or maybe somebody is coming towards your direction. There is a lot of passion here. I see here a lot of fire. Someone here that you haven't talked to for in a long time. I feel like you could see this person in your dreams and they have been wanting to communicate with you, but I feel like there is a third-party situation that could still exist. We're going to talk about this and we're going to clarify this. In the recent past, you have the Page of Cups, the Temperance, and the Hangman. In the recent past, for many of you, this was a relationship or match made in heaven. There is something about this connection here that made you feel quite compatible with this person, with the Temperance. There is a Sagittarius energy here as well. A lot of you, I think that with the Hangman, felt like things were moving at a different pace. Maybe things were not moving so fast, okay? There was this pause within this relationship. I feel like when this love offer came here towards you, dear Cancer, with the Page of Cups, I think you were open to this love. Maybe some of you also manifested this. We're going to talk about this and we're going to clarify this shortly. In the present moment, you have the Devil, the Ten of Swords, and the King of Swords. This is why I was mentioning there's possibly a third-party situation. Honestly, if this could be stressing you out. This is a situation that maybe is stressing you out, okay? There is this energy of you kind of really thinking a lot. If that's the case, and the third party could be like family member, it could be, other things or people. But the Devil here typically talks about something that's super unhealthy, it's just toxic. And for many of you, Cancer, you want to make sure that if you're going to be with this person, there is no other, there is no other people involved in the picture. Let me just put it that way. King of Swords here. I do feel like here someone is taking action. Someone here is taking action of some sort. Either, this person is also going through a lot on a mind level, like they're overthinking a situation here. But I do see here finally something coming to an end, okay? Ten of Swords. This could be a painful ending for the other person also. We're going to have to find out to see what's going on. Now, in the near future, you have the Knight of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. So in the near future, unexpectedly, it could be out of nowhere, because the Knight of Swords is a very unexpected energy, someone that shows up. Someone here could come towards your way, but you have a decision here to make with the Two of Pentacles, and there is a Nine of Pentacles. So Cancer, you're someone that you are very family oriented. You don't just jump from relationship to relationship, okay? And a lot of you, you're gonna make a decision. Because if you have been waiting for so long and this person shows up and they don't show up completely ready, they just are kind of like maybe still entertaining other party, or they're coming to you because they need something, you have to be completely honest with yourself and decide if this is the direction you would want to take with this person. And I'm going to be completely honest with you, because a lot of you, you're working on your business, Nine of Pentacles, you're probably be manifesting something, you're building some sort of there's a business idea that you have. A lot of you wanting to launch a business. I don't know why I'm getting like some kind of a service. It could be therapy, it could be also products, like maybe healthcare products or something like that, beauty products. So something about your business is gonna take off. I do see here you building something with the Nine of Pentacles, and out of nowhere, this person will show up. At the bottom of the deck, but you don't see coming, you have the Eight of Swords, the Death card, and the Three of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. Now, you need answers, okay? You need answers, because a lot of you, this could be a situation where you came to a point where you realize, you know what, maybe this is not serving me anymore, or at least at this point, I need to focus on building something. Because you're gonna be heavily focused on building, you're doing something in the background. I don't know what you guys are building, but something really beautiful is taking place for you. And in order for this relationship to be resurrected and to be transformed, there is an important conversation that you want to have with this person. You might want to give this person an ultimatum. What does the Eight of Swords mean? Trapped in a situation, trapped in a mindset, trapped in a repetitive cycle. It could be this person is repeating the same things over and over, and you don't want to deal with that anymore or be part of that, okay? So we're going to clarify everything for you. This was a very much in-depth introduction, but I just wanted to make sure that I give the best description and clarity. Now let's get into your reading and clarify the Knight of Wands and get some more information. So I'm literally 48 hours, 72 hours away from my first triathlon. Oh my gosh, open water swim. I know I can do this. I know I can. I'm gonna go and train today, actually. I wanted to deliver this message before I go to Willow Beach in Arizona to do open water swim. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I'm really excited. So dear Cancer, your Knight of Wands is clarified by the Knight of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and the Star, and the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. Some of you are also dealing with the Taurus. You could be also dealing with an Aquarius. So Cancer, the reason why this person, you could also have two people. I'm going to be honest with you. For some of you, you could end up choosing between one person over the other. There is definitely a choice here that needs to be made. You have been thinking about a lover. You have been thinking about somebody very specific here. And Cancer, my Venus in Cancer is in Cancer, so I know how we do it. I know how we love it. But when it comes to like a relationship here, it's not that you're limited to one person. It's just that what you want is you want that emotional connection. You want someone to really show up properly for you. It's not about the money. It's not about the material things. It's Venus in Cancer. It's Cancer. It's love, it's relationship, it's a mental connection. So I feel like whoever you're dealing with, this person might feel like that if they don't rush towards you, or if they don't make the necessary changes with the Devil here, Capricorn energy, then you may end up choosing somebody else. You may end up choosing somebody else, and you have a choice here to make. Okay, Aquarius energy here is relevant as well. You want to be in a relationship where like you've been doing a lot of healing on yourself, a lot of shadow work, and the Star here talks about like healing and hope and wish. So, I think a lot of you are also just, exhausted of being the unpaid therapist for this person, or maybe unpaid therapist for a lot of people. Okay, it's like it's time to really get serious. You know what I'm saying? So in the recent past, let's talk about the Page of Cups for you, dear Cancer. The Page of Cups is clarified by the Queen of Wands, the Temperance here, and the Two of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. Some of you are dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, possibly also Sagittarius. I do see here that in the recent past, for many of you, something here was blocking this love. Okay, it could have been a mother figure. Someone here was being very inconsistent with you. There was this on and off energy with the Two of Swords. A lot of you felt like you shared a very strong bond with this person every time you guys would get together. Temperance. it just would feel very heavenly, very outwardly. But also at the same time, the Hangman, things were kind of like really not moving so fast. You might have felt like you were constantly being put on a hold and waiting for this to work out. So let's clarify the temperance for you in the recent past. Sagittarius energy, clarified by the Two of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the Hangman again. Yeah, so this is a confirmation. Like I said, there was a very strong connection and a very strong bond, dear Cancer, between you and this person. But with the Hangman and the Page of Swords, there could have been something that you held back from actually telling this person, or maybe this person was supposed to tell you something and they didn't tell you that. I'm also getting that energy here. The Hangman here is twice Pisces energy as well. And with the Hangman here being twice, this also indicates that a lot of you were very dreamy. A lot of you were very like fantasizing, romanticizing this relationship, romanticizing this love, this person here, okay? You also definitely went through some kind of a spiritual ascension or awakening when you were with this person. Let's clarify the Hanged Man. The Hangman is clarified in the past by the Two of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, and the Tower, and the Ace of Wands. So there was definitely supposed to be a brand new beginning with this person. Some of you maybe were supposed to get engaged, or you were supposed to move to a different country, location, or moving together. Something was, I think you guys were like planning to make something happen. But then all of a sudden with the Tower here, something came to an unexpected ending with the Tower, okay? A situation here came to an end. And I think that it was quite debilitating for many of you, quite hard to deal with. In the recent past, I think this Tower moment was definitely also an awakening call for many of you. An awakening call not to put any person on a pedestal, okay? We're not gonna people please anymore. And also to make sure that, the other person is 100% present with you. The other person is 100% committed to you. Some of you could have been in a relationship with this person where they still were tied up to another person, where there was somebody else also into the picture. And you might have said, well, maybe this person will finally choose me. Maybe they will come towards me. But I think it came to a very bad ending. Now, in the present moment, we have the Devil, Capricorn energy, and the Ten of Swords and the King of Swords. So something here in the present moment, Cancer, seems to be like you're aware of this. A lot of you are aware of this because you could have even you're very intuitive, so you could see things through your dreams as well. There is something about like a toxic situation. The Devil is clarified by the Page of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, and the World and the Magician. Okay, so for many of you, I think that here is the thing. You have tried to give this person another chance and you have tried to really invest into it. A cycle is finally closing. A cycle is coming to an end. It could be also that this person maybe tried to have a brand new beginning with another person is coming to an end. Because the Magician at the bottom of the deck and the Justice, yeah, Libra energy, I feel like that there is justice being served. And the Magician, it doesn't always mean just manifestation. It may also mean misuse of power, okay? Misuse of power. So I don't know why, but I'm feeling like your person, since they chose to be with someone else or there is something else going on, there is a Tower moment that's happening in their life. There is a Tower moment that is happening in their life. A cycle is coming to an end in this person's life. The Devil is going through some sort of a ending. Someone is abandoning them, okay? Because look, the Page of Pentacles, this person might have tried to give a chance to another person and this is where they ended up in the world. Now the Ten of Swords, there is an ending. There is an ending. We're gonna see what kind of an ending is this, and it's 10:10 on the clock. So the Ten of Swords is clarified by the Four of Wands, the Eight of Wands, and the Knight of Swords, and the King of Wands. So it looks like this person that's going to come out of nowhere, the Knight of Swords here is again, I feel like there is something about a relationship coming to an end, okay, very quickly. And you're going to receive some news about this. Someone is going to tell you, or you're going to find out about this, or they're going to reach out to you and they're going to let you know, okay? There is a very painful ending of a relationship. For some of it, this could be also for you. Maybe you are just going through a divorce or a separation here, something that's happening. Let's clarify the King of Swords here in the present moment. So the King of Swords is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, the Nine of Swords, and the Moon. You just knew that this was going to happen. And you might feel sorry for this person, okay? You might feel sorry. The Moon is the card of a Cancer, very strong intuition here, dreams. You could have seen this in your dreams, or maybe you have been very intuitive, feeling that something is about to happen. A lot of you have been probably feeling stressed out also because you could pick up on this person's energy. You could have been feeling what's going on with them. Okay, if this, especially if this is a twin flame connection, then that's something that could be very relevant. King of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, this person wants to communicate with you. I think regardless of what happens, they're still going to communicate with you. They're still going to talk to you. Ace of Wands, there's the King of Swords again, and then the Ten of Cups. This person may want to have another chance with you here, okay? They may want to try to give you a chance or offer you a chance, an opportunity where you both could probably try something again. You probably could try something, to work it out. I do feel like here with the Knight of Swords, out of nowhere this person comes, but there is something about your energy and you right now, Cancer, that you may kind of put this person on a hold. Because it's like you might have a lot going on your plate right now, and you might need to take a break, or you might need to kind of move very, very slowly. Because there is a very important point in your life that you are about to enter. Okay, there is something about your career and business that's super important. Now, the King of Swords, the Knight of Swords is clarified by the Three of Swords, the Emperor, and the Hierophant, and the Ten of Cups. This person, Cancer, this person, okay, is going to persist that they want to have a brand new beginning with you, that they would want to see if things can work out between you and them. And this is someone that actually, they know they were the one, okay? They were the one who caused this Three of Swords. They were the one who caused this situation to come to an end. And it's like now they want to work things out. There is a lot of persistence. There is the Ten of Cups here again at the bottom of the deck. So this means that there is a desire here to make this relationship work. Now, someone here could be a teacher, could be a professor. I'm getting here, you also could be a teacher, professor, or you teach something, or you train people also. You could be also into the athletic world as well. Okay, so let's clarify the Two of Pentacles. There is this decision here that needs to be made. What is this decision about for Cancer in the near future? Sprinkle, sprinkle. I just woke up. I woke up from my sleep a little earlier today and had my coffee, and I'm starting my day with you right before I literally kick off my day. So the Two of Pentacles is clarified by the King of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, and the Chariot. Now, Chariot is the card of a Cancer. Okay, I love this card so much. Three of Pentacles and the King of Swords. So Cancer, very interesting. You're going to basically decide if you want to move forward with this person, and I think some of you are going to move forward with this person. The Chariot and the Cancer, both of them are facing forward, okay? There is a certain, structure in tarot cards, juxtaposition that I know how they work. And when I see this kind of a, layout, it really is telling me that Three of Pentacles is this energy of you and this person actually cooperating and coming together to work something out. Okay, to really create something. So for many of you, I do strongly feel like here that you and this person could give this a chance and a go, because I do see here a lot of a determination coming from this person. They want to kind of almost correct something. They want to come correct. They want to make something right here with you. And this person also may play a significant role in your finances. They might also help you with that as well. You have the Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so this person either has been waiting you, there is a long distance situation that's been really tiresome. So I feel like for many of you, this is a relationship that it's like you both might also move. There is a move that I see here happening. Either moving in together, moving into a new house, new location, new place. But of course, it's not going to happen within a week. But this is the energies that I'm picking up for many of you. Okay, there is out of nowhere this person comes and there is a face-to-face conversation. So let's talk about the Nine of Pentacles for you, dear Cancer. The Nine of Pentacles is clarified by the King of Cups, the Ten of Cups, and the Hermit. Virgo could be dealing with a Virgo, and the King of Cups is the card of a Cancer and the Ten of Cups. So meanwhile you're building your business here, you could even start a family business also. I am seeing here you and this person working towards this relationship, working towards strengthening this bond with each other and taking it to the next level. For many of you, I do really see here you being really busy with work and investments, financial things, financial accounting. Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This is the person coming from the past. This is the person that you have a very strong soul connection. Now, you also might be someone that you're super goal-oriented and super business-oriented. Okay, so I see here that there is definitely this energy of investment, family business, but there's also a sense of balance here, okay? And there is going to be a very deep discussion about this family dynamic here. I think children could be part of this relationship, or either having children, or if there is already children present, there is something about here like accommodation. Some of you also could be dealing in a situation where like someone has to pay a child's tuition is what I'm getting. I never said those things, but that's what I'm getting. Paying for someone's education or tuition, or someone still could be in college, university. There is a lot to unpack, which I think that you and this person are going to unpack together here, okay? Now, Cancer, at the bottom of the deck, but you don't see coming, there is the Eight of Swords. So, a lot of you, there is a lot of mindset work that is being done, self-concept work here to resurrect something. Three of Pentacles, Four of Cups, and the Lovers. Before you guys will get into this point of the Lovers here, there is also something Middle Eastern as well. Okay, Middle Eastern, or maybe dark complexities as well. I'm getting the name Marcus could be significant, Diana, okay, Brianna. Those are just the names that I'm just getting right now. Now, at the bottom of the deck, Three of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. There is an attachment style here that needs to be looked into. Some of you also could be thinking about like going to an actual therapist and maybe just talking about attachment styles, because there is something about this person of them maybe not realizing what attachment style they have or the patterns that they have. So you could still help this person to recognize those patterns as a therapist, okay? Or there is some kind of a help that you're gonna provide for them. Because the Eight of Swords here is there has been too much overthinking going on. There has been too much, someone here feels trapped, okay? And there is also, someone needs to quit their bad habits of smoking and drinking. Okay, that's another thing here that I'm seeing. Let's get the advice, dear Cancer-licious, and see what you need to know. What is the advice for Cancer? Uh-oh. Five of Pentacles. This is a beautiful deck. The Strength here and the Fool, yeah. So I'm getting chills right now. So this is something that you had also coming up in your last reading as well. One thing I do very well is I remember readings. Okay, so there is the Strength, the Fool, and the Five of Pentacles. The Fool is the first card in Major Arcana. It's a brand new beginning. And the Strength, Leo energy. You could have Leo rising, Leo Venus, Leo Moon. Like I do Venus in Cancer, I'm a Leo. I'm a July 28th Leo. By the way, someone was asking when is my birthday in July 28th. So Cancer, I do see here that your biggest piece of advice is before you would even embark onto this brand new beginning, okay? Before you guys would even try to work something out, the Fool talks about risks also. Everyone says, oh, the Fool is great. The Fool, we're going to have a brand new beginning. It's going to look awesome. But sometimes it comes with risks. And those risks include, investments, right? Are you ready when you invest into this relationship with the Eight of Pentacles, invested financially, emotionally, physically, and in every way? When something, for example, God forbid, goes wrong or whatever, are you ready to say, you know what? That's what I did. I'm not going to sit here and have a pity party. I'm going to move on. Because, it all comes with a risk. But of course, there is a possibility always that things are just going to go great. But this is about you kind of really moving slowly into this brand new beginning. That's your advice. And, making sure that you're not over investing and overextending yourself too fast so that you don't end up in this Five of Pentacles energy, which is about loneliness. Okay, it does take resilience, it does take a lot of strength here, but I think moving into this new direction, is gonna definitely require you to be very calculated and meticulous when it comes to this person, because that's what I'm strongly getting, okay? And also, as a side advice, just wanna make sure that the devil is here. If there is certain habits and certain things that are really debilitating and they will drag you down, that's something that you may need to discuss with this person openly. Okay, we don't want to be people pleaser here. We don't want to be sitting and tolerating someone's toxic behavior, whether that's health related or habits and things like that. There is, protocols. I don't know. That's just how I think. It may resonate with some of you, may not, but that's what I feel like. Health is very important. There's something about health. Okay, someone needs to really take care of their health. So, dear Cancer, once again, thank you very much for being here at the Renaissance Tarot. I really appreciate you. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for all the love, and wishing me good luck in my marathons and Ironman and triathlons. Love you all very much, and I will see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.